Hi, Assalamualaikum. I would like to present my assessment for training venue and method on the job. My name is Aina Batusha binti Azman and my partner is Nur Fatiha binti Khairul Saleh. This is for subject MJT 340 and my lecturer is Dr. Muhammad Khalil Omar. Since we are in pandemic, so I wear a mask for my video. First of all, on-the-job training is instruction for employees that takes place at work. On-the-job training typically involves a combination of observing others and hands-on experience completing tasks under the supervision of a training manager, co-worker, or outsourced professional trainer. We will learn the process and procedures your employer uses. They also learn how to operate any equipment, tools, or machinery required for your position. The purpose of on-the-job training is to prepare you for your position. The important on-the-job training in Human Resources Management Department is it helps to develop the career of the individual and the prosperous growth of the organization. On-the-job training includes all types of training offered by the employer to his employees which take place at the work site. Example, wherever the worker normally carries out office work is where the training will take the place. Briefly, on-the-job training is training that is undertaken while you are working. Okay? For training venue, on-the-job training can either be done at the workstation or in a centralized place within the organization's environment, such as the training room or outdoor and anywhere that comfortable to make a training session. The workstation is like place such as for a job machine operator, the workstation is at the machine. For a job as a clerk, the workstation is at his desk. For a job bus driver, the workstation is at the wheel of the bus. For a job as a teacher, the workstation is in the classroom. For a job as a nurse, the workstation is in the ward or hospital. And for the job as a chef, the workstation is in the kitchen. Same as like others job, they will have the correct place and workstation based on their job scope. For the workstation is based all on the job scope. Next, there is a few advantages and disadvantages on the job training. The advantages first is the effective methods, such as they can train their worker while they was working, but they can improve their performance and skills. Second, most commonly used for fresh recruits in entry-level jobs. Thirdly, is cheapness or low cost, such as they can use what the company provided while they are working and hands-on their job. Next, there is no special equipment or machinery is needed. Thus, there is no need for a special place to conduct the training because it can be anywhere, anytime. Lastly, there is no full-time trainers needed. Next, for the disadvantages on the job training. First, there is not systematically organized. Next, the professional trainer may lack expertise. Besides, it can be slow down production for the trainer. It also can disrupt the workflow. And lastly, if expensive machinery needs sensitive handling, the learner cannot be permitted to try out on the normal equipment. So,
Assalamualaikum. I'm Nur Fatiha, good partner with Aina Batusha. Now it's my turn to explain about training method on the job. First of all, I would like to explain about what is training method to be used. So, as we know, an important part of hiring new staff is training new staff using method to improve their performance. A worthwhile solution to consider is on-the-job training, which offer new employees a chance to develop their knowledge of the role through hands-on experience and working closely with existing staff. Nowadays, to train employees, there is no longer any need to rely on sharp and tough. There exists a wide range of methods available to the trainer. Here, a few effective on-the-job methods to implement with your next recruit. The method is job rotation, job instructional training, special assignment or project, apprenticeship, coaching, mentoring, and understudy or internship. The excellent way of learning by doing this job rotation. This type of training method involves the movement of the train from one job to another job. The trainee receives job knowledge and gains experience from his supervisor or trainer in each of the different job assignments. This method gives an opportunity to the trainee to understand the problems of employers on other jobs and respect them. Rotation must be logical. For an example, an administrative employee might spend part of the week looking after the reception area of a business, dealing with customers and inquiries. So we can see the administrative can learn one job to another job in a few weeks. Next is job instructional training. Under this training, as we know, a trainer designed a step-by-step training program wherein the worker is given the instruction to perform the job as required. A supervisor, trainer, or co-worker behave as the coach. So, the step. Step 1. Break down the job into its separate parts. Step 2. Give an overview of the job. The overview of the job along with the desired result is explained to the trainee. Step 3. Demonstrate a part of the job for the trainee. Then, the skill required for the job is demonstrated by the trainee. Step 4. Let the trainee try to do what has been demonstrated. Then, a worker is allowed to perform the job as per his acquired skills or appetites. Step 5. Correct any mistake made, the worker are asked to give their feedback and ask for any query arising out the training program. Step 6. Let the trainee practice by himself. Like an example, McDonald's crew member. So, you can see here the example. For a special assignment or project also method can be used for on-job training, depending on the nature of the assignment given to the trainee. A variety of skill and knowledge bases can be developed. Special assignment may be given to an individual or to a group. They may be relatively short-lived or may require up 3 to 6 months to be completed. So, here the example you can see. So here, next, apprenticeship is a formalized method of training curriculum program that combines classroom education with on-the-job work under close supervision. This training method is planned in advance and conducted in careful steps from day to day. They have to work in direct association with and also under the direct supervision of their master. It is an extensive method of training. There is no guarantee that the trained worker will continue to work in the same organization after securing training. The example job using this method in Malaysia, such as craftsman job, mechanic, electrician, plumber, and many more. Next is coaching method. Coaching or one-to-one training is a positive way to train your new recruits. It is role-specific and fixed to comprehensively train new employees on the duties of their role. It will also highlight what is required of them to work efficiently and successfully in the team and wider business. The coach can be a manager, subject matter expert, researcher, or team member. But the central part of this on-the-job training technique is that conducted one-on-one and seeks to increase the new recruit's knowledge and practice, improving confidence and competence. The example, when we work as customer service, leader will be part of QA to monitor the call the train has done during the work and provide feedback using score sheet and give some advice for improvement. For mentoring method, there will be focused this training on the development of attitude. It is used for managerial employees. Mentoring is always done by a senior inside person. It is also one-to-one interaction. Mentoring is more to the personal and close between one mentor and two mentees. Last method in understudy or internship. On this method, a superior will give training to a subordinate as his understudy like an assistant to a manager or director. The subordinate learns through experience and observation by participating in handling day-to-day problems. Basic purpose is to prepare subordinate for assuming their full responsibility and duties. For an example, the departmental head is planning to leave organization in next 2 months. Then he or she may pick up one competent person from the department to become his or her understudy.
So, from all this chapter, we can summarize on the job training is based on the principle of learning by doing. An example, the workers learn the job while performing it within the actual work environment.
This type of training is beneficial from both the workers and organizations. So that's all from us, me, Aina and Fatiha. We hope you guys understand and enjoy with our presentation. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
In some cases, OJT may involve a trainee being assigned to more than one instructor during the course of the training. This can be beneficial in that the trainee may be exposed to different methods for doing the job. There are other potential drawbacks related to on-the-job training. For instance, although training under the actual conditions in the plant may in some ways be beneficial, normal plant noise may be distracting and make it difficult to hear. In addition, conducting OJT may hinder normal plant operations. OJT may interfere with other operators trying to do their jobs. Another potential disadvantage of OJT is that it may be limited by scheduling constraints and by the demands of the plant. For example, a trainee may have to learn how to shut down a process, yet that process may not be scheduled for a shutdown for a long time. A number of problems may also occur if the OJT program is too informal or unstructured. Simply involve the trainee tagging along with an experienced operator without a standardized teaching plan. If OJT is not formalized, it may be left up to the instructor to decide what is taught and when the training has been completed. The OJT instructor may also neglect to communicate all of the elements of the job, such as how to respond to potential problems and emergencies. With informal training, the trainee will see how to do the job, yet the method may include improper shortcuts and bad habits that the experienced operator has developed over time.